Hey! All right, you guys. Welcome to the final class. You guys, this is so exciting for me. This has been, a number of weeks we've been together. And you should be very, very proud of yourself if you've made it through the whole series. Hopefully I've shown some kind of good in-depth steps to kind of learn the basics of Tai Chi Ch'uan. And then you can take this and kind of go into your 24, your 37, all these other, the bigger ones. And at least now you have a good basis for it. Then you can start learning the moving of it, like the walking that we discussed. But anyway, so hopefully this class has been helpful for that. I really appreciate you guys subscribing and being a part of this process. It's been long and it's been a lot of fun. But anyway, so let's go into the last of the forms, the last day, the closing. So we had just done our sweep and we're facing west. We had done our sweep and then we go into the punch. Okay? Here's what we're gonna do now. Yes, that's the end. See how we started in Wuji? Remember, we start Wuji. Boom, that's the opening. We end in Wuji. So Wuji are the bookmarks in between all of this beautiful dance that we do. So start and end with Wuji. Let's do this one more time. I'm going to do it from this angle this time. Here's the punch. Yes, I'm going to do it from the back one time. So from here. Okay, so let's just go through this real quick. From the punch, remember this left hand is kind of a fist away from my forearm. This hand slips under here. So it slips under, like the rabbit's going over. This one goes under the forearm. Remember how on the fan through the back, we nail gunned the arm and slid back? We do the same thing, but with this hand. So we punched, this slips under, now we stick, like if this was stuck to the wall. So when we pull back, see how everything's moving except for the hand? Okay, so from the punch, slips under, now we pull back. And then we separate, and then we drop. So this is push, that's push we learned. Remember the push is the drop and the push forward, drop down and push forward. It's the only, outside of Wu Ji, it's the only thing that we do twice in the core form. So we separate the hands, we drop all of my weights in that back foot and the right foot. Now I release the weight and we push forward. So now what I want to do from that push is I want to end up facing north, exactly where I started, but I want to be at shoulder width, Wuji, the best Wuji posture we can be in. Here's our Wuji posture. Okay, so we want to go from here, which is our front stance facing west, into the Wuji, shoulder width facing north. So how do we do that with least amount of effort? Let me just show you the feet. From here, I'm in my front stance, you all know that. I pour the weight into my left. Keep pouring it until the right leg says, okay, let's go. And then I'm gonna bring this right leg in to where, when I turn, I'm in a shoulder width, I'm in Wu Ji. What we don't wanna do is this. See, I'm too wide. It needs to be Wu Ji. This is just taking practice and patience. There's a certain, when you pour the weight in, you just have to experiment with it. Sooner or later, you're going to keep nailing it and nailing it and nailing it to where you are back to Wu Ji posture. After you step in and then turn, you shouldn't really have to adjust the feet at all. It should be all set in place, okay? So that's what we're doing here. Another thing we don't want to do is, you know, if we have a 60% leg here, we don't want to try to move this 40% in anywhere. So this is why from here we pour, this becomes more yang. We keep pouring into the left to allow the right to release. And then we step in. Then we pour it into the right so we can adjust and turn the left. And there we are. We're in that position. Okay? How about with the hands now? So we just pushed. So now we're going to make this big exit. Big closing. This is very different from other forms. Because let me show you usually how it ends with the other forms. It usually just comes to the shoulders, down, like that. Just to the shoulder level. But this one, in the core form, we go from here, we do real big. So all the way up, beautiful. And down. And then we come up to the shoulders and down. This is just a different expression, a different way of closing that's unique to the core form. And, you know, that's just the way it is. It's like you have maybe Scottish and English. It's a little bit of a different dialect in the closing. But let's go through this, pick it apart. So from here, so my left hand, as I come and turn, my left hand is closer to my face than the right. So my left hand is closer as I come up. When I come down, now my right hand is going to be closer to my body as I come up. So I switch hands and then come down. All right? So from here, so left hand is closer, up, and then right hand is closer and back to Wu Ji. Okay? Let's do it all together here with the feet, everything. So here we just push. So keep pouring into the left. Pour into the left. Okay, step in. Get ready because this is gonna turn into Wu Ji. Now left. And now right. And back into Wu Ji. How about the breath? Here's the exhale. So we inhale, we exhale, we inhale, and we exhale. And there we end up. I'm a little bit wide, but you know, that's what I do that a lot. Bad teacher. All right. So always catch yourself doing that. There we are. Okay, so there's inhale, exhale, and exhale. We're done. Now there's one little ending to this, which is also unique to the core form, which I love because it just kind of sums everything up. It's like doing your namaste at the end of a yoga class or something. Let me show it to you. And if you want to include this in your form, great. If not, don't worry about it. So we come forward. We inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. So now, once I just am centered, then I pour all my weight into the right leg, and I step in with the left. Then I bring my hands up. I make a fist with my right hand. I cover it with my left and I draw it down. And I bow. Come up and back. So that's my way of saying thank you. And we're all in this together. I come in peace. All right. So that's one way. Let me show it to you one more time. So here, here, here. Weight pours into the right, so you can move your left foot. Step it in. Then you recenter, so now you're equal weighted. Inhale. Fist, and now we exhale as we come down. And bow. And then we step off again. All right? So that's how we do it. Now let's go through the whole form, the entire form, guys. That's so amazing. And so you'll see how things go here, okay? So we start out, see how we can start from this point again. Inhale and exhale. Pour the weight to the right. We step out into Wuji. There it is. There's Wuji. Up. Now we're going. Pour. Left. Pour. Right. Heavy right. Step with the light left. And now we release, parting the wild horse's mane. Yes. Now we come forward and backwards. Stork spreading her wings. Step. Release. Brush knee push step. Forward. There. Settle, settle, settle. Play the peepaw. Step back. Watch the right hand as it comes through to repulse the monkey. Drop. We step out. Ward off. Grasp the peacock's tail. Yes. And here comes push again. Push. Now we flow over. Beak. Send it out. Step out. Follow. Offline, online. Good. Single whip. We start to wave hands like clouds. 1. We're counting the right hand. 2. 3. Now we're going to the 45 degrees. 'Double box the temples. Fair lady. Works the shuttles. Back. Turn that back leg. Up. Cat stance. Step out. Fan through the back. Here comes the parry. Big parry. And now we release the foot into the punch. Slip the hand under. Pull back. And push. Here we go. Step in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Pour the weight, if you want to put the ending on, into the right. Equalize. bring your hands up. Closed fist in the right, bow. And we've done it. We're good. Well done, guys. I'm so proud of you. I'm going to give you, this is the final bow. Thank you so much for watching, subscribing. And I'll see you next week with something new and different. And now for something completely different. Have a good one. Take care. Bye.